what's some advice, I could give for young men that you could start developing in your life to become a man among men, to become that man that you need to be and that the world around you needs you to be. You need to work on being a good man. Now, before you throw your hands up, there are a lot of people out there that don't know what it means to be a good man. Listen to me. The absence of evil is not an automatic indication of the presence of good. You've got negative, you have positive, and you have neutral. Neutral is there's no negative, but there's no positive either, which means it's a big zero. You remember studying in school negative and positive numbers? All right, picture that graph you looked at on the page. There's -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we say, down here on the negatives, Dwayne, I don't do drugs, and I don't abuse women, and I don't steal from people, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. And so they do away with all the negatives, but they don't do anything positive. Congratulations. That person's a big zero. All right? Being good is proactive. It's doing something. And you don't have to go and volunteer in India at an orphanage or haul bags of rice to Africa. It's just caring about people. All right? That poor, beleaguered cashier at Walmart with the tired eyes and the swollen ankles, just look her in the eye and ask her, how are you doing today? Just somebody actually cares. You need to get it a mindset. Look, I'm taking care of those that it's a willingness and a mindset. And then you work on the physical side of it. All right, start losing some weight, start going to the gym, start learning some things. And fellas, if you are not willing and able to some degree to protect the family that you have started, you don't have a right to have a family. That's my opinion. That's Dwayneism, okay? You don't have a right to have that family. So study. These are things I'm just giving you to start, and you research, okay? Be dangerous. Third, be educated. Listen, you want to know how to be a man among men? You start following and reading and listening to guys like Jocko Willett, Jordan Peterson, these guys, and start learning. Start reading. And just the brain is a muscle, and like any muscle, the more you work it, the stronger it becomes. I'm pretty sure that you've messed up. Now, the reason I'm pretty sure that you've messed up is because you're a human. All right? And we're all humans. Now, you have either messed up or one day you're going to mess up. Or somebody else is going to mess up that you are attached to. And so this is going to apply to you from one side or another, today, yesterday, or tomorrow. And so if you hear this and you listen to this today and you're like, that's not really applicable to me today, file it away. It'll either help you help somebody else in the future, or it'll be there when you need it in the future. All right? So you've messed up. Now what? Now, I don't know what your mess up is. You might have cheated on somebody. You might have messed up at work. You might have drove home drunk and got in a wreck, or at least got stopped and got a ticket. You might have done something very bad and very human, and now it's eating you up. It's eating you up, and it's about to destroy you. So you messed up. Now what? What do you do now? Where do you go from here? What is there a tomorrow? Is there a tomorrow? Well, yes. So I'm gonna lay some things out for you. All right? If you've messed up, the very first step, the very first thing that you've got to do is you've got to stop. Whatever it is you did, don't do it no more. I shouldn't even have to say that, but that's the first thing. You know, it's such a thing these days for somebody to do something wrong and say, I'm sorry, and go back and do it again, and say, I'm sorry, and go back and do it again. After a while, you get the feeling they weren't really sorry. They were never sorry to start with. There's a big difference between being sorry I did something and being sorry I got caught. And there's a big difference between not wanting to do something and not wanting to get caught doing something. All right? So for you to get past this and get through this, whatever it is, first thing you have to do is you got to stop doing it. You have to quit.